Hey, welcome back to the Chef's Curiosity. This week, fried chicken. Specifically, Nashville hot chicken. Now, if you've ever been to Central Tennessee, you already know what I'm talking about. I've only personally been there once, but the food is incredible. Let me show you some. We'll start by putting together a breading station. Let's take care of the dry stuff first. 1 cup, just all-purpose flour. 1/2 cup of cornstarch. Some cayenne. Some smoked paprika. This is to you. I like it a little woof woof, but you might not. A little bit of chili powder. If you had to ask me, I'd say I put about 1/2 tablespoon of each of those in there. Then we'll make the wet part. Just regular milk, I suppose. One of my favorite things in the world. Hot sauce. Yeah, a little bit more. Let's go get our chicken. All right, if you've seen my recent shorts, you'll know I've had some chicken thighs marinating in some made-at-home do-it-yourself buttermilk for about 2 days. Now, get them out. Let as much drip off as you possibly can, and then put it down into your seasoned flour. Get this chickeny plate to the dish tub. Then, completely coat your chicken thighs in your flour mixture. All right, then down into your spicy milk blend, letting all that drip off. And then back into your dry. Pressing it in there, making a big deal by getting it in those little nooks. Chicken thighs have lots of those. Then get these onto a parchment-lined plate or tray. Now, before you even pour the oil in the pan, I want you to get all this chickeny stuff in the kitchen, in either the dishwasher or wash it real quick. The point is, just don't have a bunch of chickeny stuff hanging around. This is good stuff, but you want to respect it. Keep everything nice and clean. Might sound like a lot, but your immune system will be glad you did it. All right, start heating a cast iron skillet, my favorite instrument in the kitchen, and heat some neutral oil, vegetable, canola, even peanut oil would work wonderful. Fill up your cast iron skillet little less than halfway up. And heat your oil to about 325 degrees Fahrenheit and go get the chicken. All right, so when your oil reaches about 325, 330, just simply go with your chicken thighs. Gently drop it a little bit away from you so that the oil doesn't splash in your face. It's time for one of my other favorite kitchen items to shine. Splatter screen. If you maintain your oil at about 325, 330, these should be ready to flip in about 6 to 8 minutes. When it's time to flip these, be very careful. I like to use something slotted, that way not a lot of oil comes along with it. Get under it, and the rubber silicone spatula as a stabilizer ought to do just fine. And then delicately tilt it. Oh yeah. Now it might look a little dark in a spot or two, but that's only because it was touching the bottom of the pan. And this side is already kind of sort of part cooked, so this is only gonna take about 6 minutes. When it reaches a temperature of 165 or better, you can go ahead and get it out of the pan and onto a wire rack, lined with either parchment or paper towels. My God, these look good. All right, and then turn the heat off and then let them rest for a moment while this oil cools down so we can handle it and make our spice mix. Now, keep in mind this is what the chicken's gonna be sitting in, mixed with, of course, a little bit of the hot fryer oil. I'd say again about 1.5 tablespoons, maybe 2 of cayenne. about a tablespoon of red chili flake, onion powder, teaspoon, same of garlic powder, some smoked paprika, say about a teaspoon, and some good old chili powder. You can go a little heavy on that. Then a couple of pinches of brown sugar. I'd say about a tablespoon and a half or so. There you go. All right, the traditional way I've seen, get some hot oil, just a little bit at a time, because you're looking for kind of like a sauce.
Yeah.
But it's also gonna kind of fry those spices. There we are. All right, and some people will tell you to brush this on. I don't know. I'm more of a wing house kind of guy, so I coat it in there and look, that's gonna be the devil. I love it. I'm gonna get it out of there, set it aside for a sec, and the tradition would have it, piece of white bread and the chicken. Now, I've also seen people put some pickles, some pepperoncinis, and since I'm here in Ohio, aka the Midwest, ranch. Let's try this thing. I've actually never made this one before, and I want to keep it respectful, and this looks pretty hot. So, going for the peas. Oh yeah, it's hot, but I don't know, this brown sugar comes in there and saves you a little bit. See how it is with the relish. Man, that is incredible. Now, do not misinterpret my lack of reaction to this not being ignorantly hot. This is very hot, but it's incredible. I just have pretty good tolerance. Does not mean I want to see any challenges, all right? But I really, really hope you can use your imagination to make this one and travel to Nashville, even if only mentally. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and stay curious.